Since we are talking about Christmas traditions, or at least
Yes.
we did in the beginning, I want to mention another one of my Christmas traditions. I'm sure if you followed me on Twitter, you'll know this already. But one of the traditions that I've started a couple years ago is the tradition of growing a Christmas Chia Pet.
I
Um,
saw that.
Yes.
this is I have. Let's see if I can. This is this year's Christmas Chia
Uh,
Pet.
Whoa.
Can you see that? That is
Looks like a Chia Gandalf.
it is I guess is his name Po from Kung Fu Panda?
hmm.
I don't know. I can't tell. He's got
Yeah,
weeds
he's
growing
kind
all
of
over.
weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is actually the nicest one I have ever grown. Normally they die way before December starts.
Really?
Yeah,
That's supposed to grow in more, right? I mean, or is that
I don't think so. I think that's
as
about
green as
it.
it'll get? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Huh.
don't know. I think maybe I never put down enough seeds. Maybe you're supposed to like really cram them on because
Yeah,
the
you're
box.
supposed to really pack that stuff on there.
Oh, okay. Because I
Otherwise,
never.
you get like bald spots, and you have to
Well,
get
yeah.
that spray like
It's like
people
a
have to the
beard. It
top of
just
their
grows
head.
in like.
Yeah, I just get green flocking and fill it
Yeah,
in
just
like
fill it in that
like
way,
that,
or
right, that bald spot stuff, like you say. But
not that I've
yeah,
ever used that.
this is a tradition that I picked up from I don't know, there was this site called X Entertainment, and this guy Matt ran it. It was like a nostalgia blog, but he loves Christmas, and he like has tons of Christmas traditions and stuff. And I saw that he has the tradition of doing a Chia Pet, and I was like, that's a great idea. You do it right after Thanksgiving, and it's kind of like the soft open into the holiday season. So
Right?
so I started doing it, and you get it to be this lush and this beautiful by putting a bag over it. That's a trick. So,
You
A
know, my
bag.
wife said that about me too, but I.
so, yeah, there you go. That's
Wow, look at that! So,
that's
so you cover it with. I'm assuming those are sprouts,
yeah, the chia seeds. They're also a health craze these days. You can
so you can eat them.
apparently. Yeah, I don't know if I would eat the ones that come with the chia pet, seeing as how you
Yeah,
don't know.
you'd probably want to get different ones to eat, not the ones with the chia.
Yeah, you might want to get one from like a health food store if you want to eat chia seeds, seeing as how who
Yes.
knows where these things are stored or anything. Um, but
Now,
yeah,
what do
so
you?
that is
Now,
my newest tradition.
now, do you? What's the process? I mean, I've seen Chia Pets. I've seen people who've had them. Do you have to like slather those seeds on there and hope they take, or is there like a science to it, or?
Well, the seeds you soak them, and the seeds kind of grow this like gelatin coating on them.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really gross. I have some photos I can show you. I mean, they look nasty. I mean, they look like
Ooze.
frog eggs.
no.
Have you ever
I've
seen
actually
like
never seen frog eggs. Huh.
they're just like these little like round gelatinous things with like a black center in them, and they're just like ugh. And then you scoop them and you like slather them on there. And I thought you weren't supposed to crowd them on, but then you wind up having like kind of a piebald. Is piebald? Is that a
I don't
word?
know.
Is that the right word?
Piebald, ribald, one of those things.
Have you guys ever
it's thin.
eaten them? Just out of curiosity. I have.
Oh,
not
yeah?
not the Chia Pet ones, the health
Right.
food ones, the health store ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure,
And
Lewis.
because they have
You're
them in like
right.
a drink, right? Is that what you got?
Well,
Or
it's
did you-
two things. They sell just the bag. It's literally just the bag and it'll say chia seeds. Actually kind of pricey to be honest. It's like about $10 for a decent sized bag like that.
What?
And then you just take a glass of water, take a spoonful of chia seeds, put it in there, and it's up to you. You could either let the chia seeds soak up the water, and then it becomes that gelatinous kind of thing, and then you have to gulp that down. I didn't do that. Or
What
you
is
could
this?
do a
Is it
quick-
like boba kind of? Is it like big,
like what?
like boba? You know, the big
What's
nasty
that?
tapioca round things. That,
Not as big. Not as big as
No?
tapioca. Not as big as tapioca.
Okay.
No.
No.
And then you
But
just
like
chug it
that,
down.
they like feel like that.
really?
Yeah, so they're like those tapiocas that you get in the tea, just like
Right.
much,
Yeah.
much smaller.
What do they taste like, Lewis?
Yeah.
They have no taste whatsoever.
Oh.
No taste at all. None at all.
So it's just like chewing air.
Do you chew them or do you
Um,
just swallow them?
You could chew them because I mean there's just so many and they're so small that as you're drinking it they just get stuck in your teeth, as horrible as that sounds. At which
Ew.
point you do chew them and it's almost like eating remember those little nerds candies? Like super small? It's almost
Right.
like chewing on that. It's so small that you don't even realize you're chewing on something.
Hmm.
And as for working out, it makes a huge difference. At least I think it does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is it supposed to do for you?
It's supposed to make you just not tire, to be honest with you.
Right. This gives you a little bit of stamina across your workout.
Yeah, more stamina. That's a great way of putting it. More stamina.
That's what I need to do. I'll start licking my Chia Pet before I go for a walk. I'll be able to stay out longer.
Too bad you didn't get it.
Take it with you to the gym and just pull it out of a bag and start chewing on it. I'm getting ready to work out.
$1 per bite. $1 per bite.
Yeah. A Chia street vendor.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. So that's so there actually is well, not only the entertainment value,
right? It's
but
not
the
just
health
decorative,
benefit.
but it's also healthy.
And here's the part that's even crazier. So I told my mom about it, and then she was like, "Oh, that's crazy, whatever, blah, blah, blah." And then I showed her the bag, and she was like, "I know that." And when she was a kid, my parents are from South America, from El Salvador. Over there, that's natural. It's dirt cheap, and they put that in all of their drinks as almost like a little. It's almost like a little refreshing beverage to them. It's like just almost like, oh, chia, sure, you drink that, you know. Whereas over here, it's kind of like new, catching on, it's becoming trendy, whatever. So my mom, she was like, oh yeah, used to have that all the time. So I kind of find that, you know, super funny actually.
That is interesting. Well,
what do you add it to? Water? Have you been adding it to like beer and stuff?
Well, usually they have like the street vendors where it's a beer. they have street vendors that, you know, you could get like, you know, coconut juice or fresh orange juice or just like fresh fruit juice, and then they just automatically add it in there for you. They don't even ask if you want it. It's just kind of like
they just throw it in. It's like part of the deal.
It's part of the deal. Yeah.
Kind of like the foam on your latte at Starbucks.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Soon, Starbucks will be asking with chia, without. Would you
like some more gelatinous stuff on the top of your mocha frocolapa chocolata, whatever it is?
I don't know. They already throw in those like gingerbread candy bits around this time of year. They throw all sorts of other things in there too.
Sea salt. Yeah, I wonder if they're just cleaning out the back room and just chucking stuff in the glass.
It's for the holidays.
Yeah, you know, for the Christmas.
Just right into the cup.
Hold up your Chia Pet one more time, would you please? Yeah. I want to take a look. Because it's a panda, right?
It is a panda.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see if
now, did you ever have one that was like a human head where you make the hair out of it?
No, I never got the human head. I got my sister-in-law got us this one, and I've only this is only like the third year I've doing this, and last year it was the traditional, you know, like animal, whatever, like the one you used to see on TV, you know,
like the Chia sheep.
Yeah,
the sheep, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, like, you have to put a bag over it?
You don't have to, but it certainly helps, because
it's like a greenhouse effect,
right? It makes a little greenhouse over it. So, yeah.
I don't know. It'd be a little disturbing having like the chia head and then putting a plastic bag over it. It'd be like The Sopranos or something.
It'd be like The Walking Dead. Just put it in an aquarium.
Exactly. Yeah, put it in there.
The Sopranos.